It's time to game with Gator.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Aqualis, Gator here. Last time we left off, we were gathering some resources we needed. I think we talked about going loot that new island over there. We still have that Crescent Island to do, but we need to make sure we put things away. So we're getting that. Those are going to be some larvas, I think. Butterflies and larvas, which we don't have yet. We're not making. But let's look at what we're actually getting in loot. So we're getting some quartz. Well, you know what? To start with, let's do this. I have a good idea. It might not be that good, but it'll work. Let's grab 4. Okay. And we're going to put down I want to put some lockers down. Now when we move our teleporter into here, I might put it right back here in the middle, straight heading to the door. Matter of fact, let's just do that right now. And let's grab this, and this, and this. We don't need that in here. What's our power like? We're still pretty good with that one. And let's see. Let's put this back here. So halfway of that grid. Put in the middle there, like that maybe. Yep, perfect. We'll call this home. And we're going to end up putting our Dropbox lockers here. I wanted to put some let's start in this corner. Make it look good. All right. I think that's not perfect, but we're not going completely around the room. So what I want to do here is just put like our quartz, our fuses and stuff, because when we need stuff, we're going to be needing it here. And then we can put this one little one. I know we can't read it, but we can a little bit. Teleporter. And we'll put that travel one in there. And our recycle machine, I usually stick that under the stairs. Out the way, because it doesn't get used that often. Yeah, that'll work. Yep. I'm not sure if we're going to use this or put a door going out the side back here. But this looks good. We can put... Let's start here with... We'll just demand all the quartz in one for now. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's put that over here. So there is no distant wrecks to do on this planet. But we will get a lot of quartz. And we're going to need like 6 of these for quartz. And then we can put 2 more here for some specialty items like this. We need to go put something for flowers, bacteria, bioplastic. These might stay out here. Oh, look at that. That's the problem. We move that inside. We can make this. We'll just make it that for now. I don't think we're going to have much in rockets or tier 2 rockets. So we can get a lot of sharing done. And we can it dropped that in there when I opened it. Starting to do that again. I'm walking around thinking, guys, what I want to do next. So we're going to need a place to put them flowers. So we got fertilizers are going to go in here. We got larvae going in here. We got 2 kinds of larvae going in there. We've got butterflies that are going to go in these 2. And mutagens are all going to go in there. Let's put some bacteria in here for now. And let's get a few more lockers up. We're going to keep food in here. Okay. Start with 6. There we go. And we'll demand some bioplastic here. We don't actually have to make bioplastic on this planet. It actually is a harvestable item. We may have to make some or call some over. Oh, that clipped in. Don't want it clipping in. That's better. That's even better. Okay, so bioplastic. What should we put in here? We'll demand the fabric. We need flowers. For now, we're going to just demand all the flowers. And we're not going to like get a lot of fuses and all that stuff because we won't be doing the distant Rex. But if I put down a couple more of these, we can still use this. We can put this specialty stuff in here, including whatever fuses we have. We might not need that one. We'll see what we get a lot of. And let's see if any of this gets taken. We'll put the oxygen canisters in here. And like I said, if we need food, we'll grab from here. The eggplant's going to be necessary for making the fertilizers. We can use a locker for silk because we're going to actually make silk generators. Okay, let's do this. We don't have a whole lot of mess out here. But is it taking everything from here? No. Oh, we got that tree. I wonder what it's going to take to put that one tree down. I think we can manage it. And the rest of that stuff should be in here upstairs. We need one of those, and two of these. Let's go look at our numbers, our oxygen numbers real quick before we just add one tree. So, got a little going on insects with them bees. Oxygen's exactly 8,000. I know we have some flowers out here. I'm most likely going to put trees and flowers on this whole island. But we'll start right here with one tree. I don't know how far it's going to spread out. But, oh, we didn't bring a tree with us. I'm gonna grab this stuff till we need oxygen, just to clean this area up. And we'll get this all cleaned. Go get our tree seed. Get some oxygen. Thought about flying, but it was too close. Alright, that's enough cleaning up. We'll clean up some more. Let's get our tree in there. Oh, we're getting green ground. Let's go look in here. It was in here. We're 81%. Then in seismic, we're going to be going to corals. And that oxygen's at 8,000 still. I'm not sure if we're going to keep our trees there. We might put them on this island and move those heaters to a different one out there, like that crescent one or something. We'll have to go explore that and see how it's going to be. Put a little living compartment there. So it went from 8,000 to 121,000. My goodness. So I want my heat and pressure to keep up. So let's do this. I think that Crescent Island is out here. No, it's out here. Let's grab what we need. Let's grab that. Let's grab a food. Let's grab the teleporter. We'll have to make another one. And let's grab what we need to make 1 T5 heater and 1 T5 drill. And we'll have to recall some of that stuff in. I think we can do that. Let's see. 2. So 5, 3, and 3, and 2. I think I have one too many rods, but that's okay. We're empty. And we're getting a green ground here. Let's head on over yonder. Let's see how this looks and see if we can got enough room for heat and pressure drills. We haven't cleared this yet of iron, but we will. We'll clear this. We'll have a teleporter on it, and then we can come back. We can gather stuff, come back, dump it, or use our rover here. So we have room so that if we started to put drills right here, we got plenty room. I mean, up to this point, we could probably fit 8 of them. And then we can put heaters way down here, which means we can probably build our little living compartment right here. And put our we'll put heat pressure. And let's go clear out a spot over here for our first one. Let's put our first drill down right here. And when we have to, we'll come clean up some more. I don't want to spend a lot of time here. I want to go and do a little exploring on that new place and put down the same situation there. So let's grab our rover. We'll get them clams and stuff at another time. I just want to get our heat and pressure established here. And I'm guessing we can start over here, clear out a little area. and get our heat down. Start with one right there. So we got one of each. We'll go look at our numbers. We'll carry this back. We'll put a beacon. We don't have to do the beacon right away. The home beacon is the most important. Okay, let's see what our numbers say now. Heat and pressure is up there. We're not in the 100,000 range, but we're at 49 and 59. Okay. But we're moving. We are moving good. So we're out of corals. We're moving into more seismic shock. What was... We started off in submerged, then seismic activity. Now we're getting into seismic shocks, which means even worse shaking. So more stuff coming up. Okay. Let's dump this stuff on us in here. I think we can put it in here. This is still supplying. Yeah. And I know we need that. We need this. 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 2 of the pinks. I think it was 2, right? Yeah. And now let's get the same setup for our living hut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 1, 2, 3. And we might make it there. Flying. That's north of us. We're flying north. So we'll label that phosphorus north, because that's what we see on the map, is the phosphorus. Oh, wow, some stuff rendering in. There's a lot of loot on this little island, plus a lot of super alloy. So if we put our... We got to find a place to build. But there's one of them green clams. When we're ready to get phosphorus, I'm pretty sure we can gather it from anywhere on here, because they just center it. So we can build like right here. And it's close for the drones. Let's see if this would work. Let's put our... You know what? It's not that big a difference. Let's put it over here. And we can put down I hope we got the power. I haven't been checking. Oh, guess we still do. Phosphorus north. Okay. Whoa! Man, that one made me poop my pants. Man. I'm telling you, my heart sank down to my frickin' belly. I wasn't expecting that, walking out the door in a big old explosion. That looks close, it's just huge. It's far away. Let's look at the map, see where it's coming up. Right there, on the other side of that crescent. That's where it came up. That's another phosphorus one. But we only need to gather phosphorus in one location, so that would be like phosphorus south. And there's more of that's going to still come up. That's just partial. My goodness. Okay, let's get some oxygen. We're going to keep our rover on us. The green ones. It's still the same two substances. But let's run around the outer edge. We're going to have some frogs here when they happen. And then we'll pick up some of this. There's no basic ores here. But we got some good stuff. Oh, there's another one. Gotta keep our eye out for this. We'll fly around the perimeter. Put our rover out for oxygen. And as long as we can, carry it back, because we don't have a teleporter. A couple of these. Oh, look at that. We'll come back to this later when we know we can get the frog eggs for sure. Oh, look, there's a rod. We'll find some rods on this one. Oh, there's another rod. Gotta keep an eye out for them rods. They don't disappear, so if we miss them, when we come back to gather frog eggs, we might see them. These are not abundant, like a whole bunch in one spot, like when we get the event. But this island's pretty good size, so even though they're scattered out, you end up with quite a bit. Anything out here? Nope, but let's do this. Get our oxygen. We'll pick that up. There's no benefit of coming here at any time other than waiting for the frogs. So that's the only time there's a benefit. These will be here forever. Until you grab them, but whatever super alloy you get, it's the same. Whatever's here is here. And there's, you know, some in all different levels. We're almost around. To our living hut. So let's see how far it is from us. It's right over there. Let's put this down right here. And then we'll fill it. They'll come get some. We'll get some oxygen. Man, I don't know if I had what it needed for another teleporter. I might could have done that, but we have one down. We can come back here as often as we like, but I want to go grab those clams I didn't deconstruct. So where were they? Oh, look, here's some here. There's a lot of clams on this. And we're just on the outer edge right now. We've got the interior to do. Oh, look, there's a satellite. Oh my goodness. I think every island has at least one satellite on it. Every new island that comes up, it's like they bit the dust, fell deep in the water, and now they're being raised to the surface. This is a good time when it's dark like this to see those rods. If there's any rods glowing. Like that. Look at that. There's one there. All right. Oh, we'll come back here to get these cosmic quartz. But I don't want to forget where we were just now. I know we were over under here. And let's grab a couple of these. We're not going to loot everything here. Because we're going to come back later when we can get some cosmic quartz. And was that the one we got? I think so. Yeah, there's only one here. So, there's a lot to do on this one, guys. There's a lot to do on most of them. There's this interior, there's some underwater stuff. So we're gonna come back here. Let's go back and recall our rover. Really beautiful island. I love the colors. And You know, they kind of make it look like it's made out of coral, which is nice. There's some little winding paths to go up. Oh yeah, there's some more down here. There's a golden one in here somewhere. So yeah, there's all kind of underneath and stuff like that. So I just want to do a little. Oh, I'm gonna bust my butt. We went around the outside quite a bit, but we need to get all of these areas up here. And our trucks here. And there we are, down here. Okay. We'll go home. Let's go recall our rover. There's a lot for it to empty. But for most part, a lot of this stuff has a place to go. So right now they probably, yeah, they were, see, they're still going to head out there. Because once they lock in on a coordinate, that's it. Now they're not going to see the truck there, and then they're going to come back. So that's why I try not to do that when we're doing them distant wrecks. So let's get some water. Okay, grab another food from here. Yeah, we're building up the honey and stuff. Let's go check on our bees. Make sure that's not too full, otherwise we got to build one of them shredders. No, we're good. Yeah, we're putting stuff away. Besides lerma seeds, we got one golden one. That's what we brought with us. So I don't think you really find flowers here. So when we need them, we're gonna have to call them in. I don't think I've never made flowers. I don't think you can make flowers. I think it was just something we always found. So all right, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Unless it's not been an hour, but I think it may have been. Okay, guys, I'm back. I know it seemed like I ended the last one, but it was only 40 minutes in. As much as we got done, I thought, man, it took some time. You know, we got that. Let's see if our trees are growing. We got the heaters. We had another seismic event. So yeah, they're growing up. Nice. Nice. Let's get a picture of this. All right. I'm going to try to start using those on my thumbnail. We put our heat. Can we see it from here? It was that way. We got this coming up now. Yeah, we can see a heater from here. So let's see if we can go and put up a rocket to help with the oxygen. Oh, you know what? Let's go call some fuses over. Nothing here. Let's call over some fuses. Fuses, we're gonna get a couple more trees that would work good here, and we'll make some. Let's see how many fuses we need room for. So we need room for our 3 pressure, 3 heat, 3 oxygen, 3 plant. As far as production goes, there's not a whole lot of production's going to happen here, but if it's needed, we'll grab them. So we got 15 things there. Let's grab a little more. Let's grab a little more of this. No. Let's grab some of them flowers. Let's grab. We've got quite a few. Let's grab 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. Another 2 and another 2. Let's get that. Then flowers to help. Okay. Sorry guys if I hit that mic by mistake. Make a scratchy sound. Okay, yes, now remember. Oh man. Wow, look at that. Look at that, like the aurora. Man, when I see that kind of stuff, guys, I'm just going to want to take a screenshot. I think I got all my keys all fixed and binded right, so I won't have any issues. Okay, we did one of each of those. I guess we can do a plant, a seed. I don't know if any of that's going to help on this one. An insect. So that's an oxygen, the seed. So we'll do plant and seed and insect. If we can. We may not have the mutagen. Necessary. Plant, seed. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do. We don't have any mutagens, I don't think. No. So, and we haven't found any. We have a lerma seed. We have a tree bark. We have a fertilizer. Is that a tier 1 or a tier 2? All right, and then we can get us a rocket engine. We don't have that many of those. And 2 of these. So that'll give us 1. What's it take to make a mutagen? I'm just going to use this to look and see, since we don't have a methane, sulfur, and bacteria. Do we have any of that? We got 1 methane. One sulfur, and we'll be able to do a bacteria. And we'll need one of these. And what's our power like? 2,151. For now, I'm just going to put this. I'm going to put it right here. It probably won't stay, but let's see if we can make it now. Yep. Made one. And it took that out of there. So we need to get a bacteria. I must have grabbed 2 of them rods by mistake. And another tree bark. And another rocket engine. Save this. And 2 more of those. I think we got it. Let's look at our numbers. So we were able to do a plant and a seed. Plant is at 3,001. And the other one is going to help with our oxygen. That's at 121. That MTI is screaming now, guys. Plant. Here we go. This one will give us some oxygen. Let's go see what we get. That should help with the overall biomass is what I'm guessing. But yeah, look at that oxygen, man. We're going to have an oxygen atmosphere pretty quick. Look at those numbers on the top right. Wow. And when we put our optimizers down for that, we're at 1 million on the oxygen. We really need to get that heat and pressure up. Let's see if we can get what we need. Oh, you know what we don't have? We don't have enough of this. We might have to build this our biolab. Actually, we're not going to be able to. Oh, we could have made some. What's a biolab going to cost us? Unless I can grab what I need and go throw it in that. Let's do that. I forgot which one was 2 and which one was 1. So we throw that in here. And so 2 sulfur. I'll leave it there. We might be making more. We ought to put a locker here just for dropping stuff in that when we need to make it. All right, so we need the osmium. I mean, yeah, obsidian. 6 obsidian. And we'll need them fuses when they come back. They're back. All right, we got some trees. And heat and pressure. So heat's at 59,000, pressure's at 49,000. So the heat and pressure. We'll build more, but for now we're going to put out one of these. We'll put it out right here. This is pressure fuse. When we need more iron and stuff, we'll come back here. We'll gather more resources. We'll gather whatever's needed to keep our lockers full. We'll put this here by the first one that we put down. All right. So we had 49,000 and 59,000. 59 on the heat, 49 on the pressure. Let's go see what we got now. Oh, we can do our farms. All right, we can start growing stuff. Awesome. We've got 560 and 693. If we put up another rocket or two, we'll really get that into the millions. But, man, that was a good jump. We're done with seismic shocks, so we're next into water plants. Next thing is our butterfly farms, so we got to prepare for that. Well, we can start putting these down. We need to get, let's do this. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We need to put one of these down, one of these down. We need 2 of this and this and these. We don't have silkworms yet, but we might be able to grab some. Okay, so I just want to make sure we go and grab what we need from the other planet. So let's grab some silkworms, some bioplastic, we'll just grab 8. Oh, maybe we'll get a little more. Let's get some silkworms and some tier 3. We'll get another 8 of these bioplastics. Let's get six, and then what was the other thing we wanted? Oh yeah, silkworms. You know what? I'm gonna have to get rid of some of that bioplastic. I need more silkworms than that. we can get 6 silkworms, I think. Yep. We'll get that. All right. All right, guys, we got that all on the way. We've got our list of what we want to make. And I know when I log off, that's going to disappear, but I'm going to write it down so that when we come back on the next episode, we know what we're going to make. So I'll get that done, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And I hope you guys are enjoying the video, and I will catch you guys on the next one.